Hey, what's up, guys? So right now it's Monday. It's about 9:45 in the morning, and the guy came by and fixed the internet. It's working fine, but it's weird because Sunday the internet was working completely fine throughout the day, and maybe, disconnected just once really early in the morning, past midnight or something like that. So it's kind of strange, but the upload is back up to where it should be. It's around 12 megabytes down, or up, and 55 down, and the ping's around 15, 14, 16. It fluctuates a lot. And I also just got done making something to eat. And I know that like in some other countries they actually have a different name for this. I don't know how to describe it, but like when you buy like a bag and it has like noodles in it, it has like a flavoring packet. This is something that's kind of similar to that, but different. And this is known as a cheddar cheese. It might look even extra orange or kind of close to red, but it looks really good overall. It really does. And they cost like 25 cents. They're in a styrofoam kind of container, and what you do is like, you open up the top, you peel off the top, and then you put super hot water in it, and then you just let it set in there. And sometimes when you get it at a gas station, which is where a lot of people get them from, especially if someone's homeless or on a budget, and usually the gas station will let them use their microwave for free. So sorry about that, I accidentally zoomed in on the camera. But anyways, this stuff is really good, and if you know how to make it right, it could turn out really good. And considering that that's like 2 bags worth, or a container's worth, and it was like probably a total of 50 cents, it's really, really good. I mean, it's so good. I'm a real freak about noodles, and as soon as I found out about that stuff and started having it, and after messing around and trying to find out better ways to cook it and make it, it was really good. I'm not much of a big cook person. I'm kind of lazy on certain things, but sometimes I do like to experiment, and I'm willing to put in extra time to make something turn out much better. After all, I don't cook very many things in the microwave. I still believe the oven is much better overall. I don't know why people cook pizza pockets or pizza rolls or chicken nuggets and stuff in the microwave. It's just, that's just me. But anyways, I finally got done with the Elder Scrolls Online thoughts and impressions video, and it's actually gotten more views than the total number of subscribers I have. And it's gotten, 11 views, and I only have 7 subscribers on that channel. It's a brand new channel, and I'm surprised to see that it's getting a lot of views. But then again, because I am so experienced after having so many channels with knowing exactly what to put in the tags, it really makes a world of difference. So for any of those of you trying to get more views on your videos or trying to get your video out there more, tags are probably one of the most important things. And take it from a guy like me that doesn't even do custom thumbnails. If you do custom thumbnails, you could probably do better than me. You really can. So I'm surprised to see how well it's going. The video ended up being about 20 minutes long, but then again, I'm going really in depth, and this is kind of my ranting, big outlet, for gaming related stuff channel, so it's not going to be quite as efficient, but I'll still try to, cut it down and get out a lot of junk, and try to shorten the video a little bit, but, that one just turned out to be very long, but yeah. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling on. I'm going to watch some Cardfight Vanguard, and I will talk to you guys later. Hey, what's up, guys? So it's still Monday, and it's 9:20, not in the morning, but at night. I'm used to saying in the morning a lot. But anyways, I'm just watching a live stream, and my internet seems to be working pretty fine. The ping is kind of going low, but that's probably because I was actually watching a live stream, and let's just say I had to restart my computer after restarting my modem and router, because for whatever reason I couldn't load up Gmail or Twitter and other social sites, so it's really, really strange. But I got everything working, and I'm about to start working on the weekend vlog. Wow, just now. But then again, I had to do that video for the new channel yesterday, and I had to wake up early, wake up early and go to sleep early, for the guy to come out to fix the internet. And anyways, so right now I'm actually eating something, and let's just say I've been waiting 3 weeks to a month just to get this, and I'm not sure how well you can see it, but those are potato wedges, and they're seasoned kind of like Arby's fries. And we got some actual, regular French fries that, are seasoned like Arby's fries, but they didn't taste that good, honestly. Like, there was a couple of fries every now and then, out of 20 of the fries you would have on a plate or more, only one of them would have as much flavor or as much taste as you would expect. And these ones just taste so much better. And plus, I like potato wedges to begin with, but it still sucks that we had to wait 3 weeks to a month before Walmart had these again. So we ended up getting at least 5 bags. So hopefully they have them again pretty soon, and But anyways, I just wanted to go and make this little short video about it, but yeah, I'm just really happy to have it, and oh my gosh, it was worth the wait. Honestly, it was worth the wait. It tastes so freaking good. And this time we ended up getting 5 bags, for the seasoned potato wedges, and Yeah, they're probably going to go by pretty quickly, but that then again, it's kind of, what happens when you get not exactly addicted, but you love something so much or enjoy it so much. So, but anyways, I'm going to stop here and I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so right now it's Tuesday night. Technically, it's Wednesday morning at like 1:30 in the morning. As you can tell, there's another white spot right there. I've been just using a lot of acne medicine lately. But anyways, I'm going to try to keep things more short, of course, and try to make things more interesting. As you guys noticed earlier in this weekend vlog, that I actually have been showing you some things like food, which is nothing much, but it's still something different than usual. And plus, I just like to share things, especially when it's something like that. And just, I was so excited when I finally got that stuff. And unsurprisingly, we're already done through the second bag, and we only got 5, and it's like, oh, I wish we got like 10 bags, but, well, actually, we have a really big freezer out in the garage, so we could probably put 10 bags out there. And, I was talking with my friend, and this is something I thought about actually doing, just because I know these videos are very long and lengthy, but then again, they're once a week thing, I can't really make them any shorter, and I know some of you guys have a very short attention span or something, but it's like, this is supposed to be like an entire week's worth of stuff. It really can't get any shorter than that. And they have been getting shorter every single time. So if we could just get to the 15-minute mark, which I know for a fact people can watch that long because I've seen many vloggers that do that. And sometimes they do 15-minute videos every single day. So if you can't watch a video once a week that's 15 minutes or just a tad bit over sometimes, then something's wrong here. But anyway, so I keep on making them shorter, and I'm going to try to make them more interesting and better overall. And, one of the ways I'm going to try to make them more worth watching and be less issues is to have like a forward and backward button, like one button you could press to go back to the last scene or whatever, because there's different sections of each video. Like this is going to be a section right here, and next you could click on next to go to the next one, because there's going to be interesting stuff in the beginning of every single one of them, and sometimes there's going to be moments when I start blabbering on about something else. It's like, oh man, I don't care about this, and you could just click the next button. You don't have to skip through random points throughout the video and like, oh crap, now I got to go back because I missed something. And just to make it a lot easier like that. And for how long these videos actually take to edit, render, and upload, it really wouldn't be that hard for me to go and spend a little extra time to actually put annotations on the next and the back button, so then that way you guys can actually go from different, parts of the video much more easily overall without having to, just skip through it all. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts, and I'm probably about to go to sleep here in a little bit, and I'm actually going to render the video again with the buttons, and I'm just going to let my friend watch it for him as a way to give him an example and to get his thoughts on it overall. But again, guys, I would extremely appreciate if you guys actually did tell me in the comment section below what exactly you would love to see more in these videos. So, anyways, before I blabber on, and I know I've been saying that a lot, seems to be my new word, but yeah, so before I start talking too much, talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, so right now it's Friday and I just shut down my computer, but sorry I didn't do any recordings for the past couple of days. Let's just say there's been a lot of stuff going on, and I actually couldn't really do much yesterday in particular, because a bunch of guys came by and they fixed a whole bunch of stuff. One of them was the ceiling fan, which I'm probably going to go ahead and show you. It's not spinning right now, but here's the switch right here. Used to it was one of these, where you actually turn it in order to, adjust the fan speed, but now it's just a simple on or off. And now it's spinning. Yay! I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back off. But yeah, I'm happy to see that finally fixed, because sometimes it gets just so hot in this room, especially since we're in a 2-story house, and the second story is always much hotter than the first story. And with that alone, it's a pretty big temperature difference between downstairs and upstairs. But with my ceiling fan not working, it's only worse. And with all the electronics in my room and everything running, it's crazy. I'm really happy that I do got an aftermarket CPU cooler for my computer, because if I didn't, it would be insanely hot. And you'd probably be hearing something that sounded like a leaf blower right now. But I just got back upstairs. I just made some green tea earlier this morning. I did the dishes, trash, and a bunch of small stuff. And I just made some green tea, which I'm really, really happy about, because, one of the things, I really, really miss was having green tea, and I forgot I did have some bags left. I still need to get a whole new container, because let's just say the place that we would usually go to get green tea, let's just say it's like it's Sam's, for those that know where it is. It's a place where you have to pay for a membership, but you get large quantities of things in larger containers. Wow, did someone just turn on the air cooler? Because it's really cold in here. That's really weird. I just felt like something blew on me. Maybe my window's open and I didn't know it. I don't know, really strange. But Anyway, so we can't really get it right now, and there's no other places that I know that sell really big containers with like 100 bags. But the great thing is that ever since I started drinking green tea again, with very little that we have left, I actually have been consuming less coffee, which is really good because, you know, for the past couple of weeks, the amount of coffee I've been consuming has been going up. But it certainly doesn't help when I have those days where I sleep a lot all day, and then I wake up, and then I just really can't wake up. My mind is just so tired, and my body's tired, and coffee really, really helps with that. But, you know, I haven't really done as much as I would really hope to this week, but it's been a pretty good week. Got our internet fixed, got my ceiling fan finally fixed after like half a year, or, you know, a little bit less than half a year. Our shower's finally fixed. We can actually take showers in there instead of just baths. And I took a shower, or I was in the shower a little while ago. I took a bath just because my neck has been really itchy. At least it was on Wednesday. But when I was doing the dishes this morning, it was starting to itch. You know, it was starting to burn and itch. I don't know if it had to do with the heat from the hot water or something, but, you know, it just randomly just started itching or something. Maybe it's allergic reaction to something that I just don't really realize or notice or something. I really don't know, but it's really weird. But my throat's been hurting for the past couple of days, and it feels like it's a sore throat, but it also feels like there could just be something really, really stuck in my throat. And I'm not going to lie, out of, you know, most sore throats I've ever had, this one's been the least terrible one because, you know, usually when I have a sore throat, when I go to sleep, it may not seem so bad, but when I wake up the next morning, it's like 10 times worse. And this morning, my throat didn't really feel much worse at all. So, you know, I was really surprised with that, and, you know, hopefully things get better. Hopefully I don't keep on getting sick or physical pain or anything else. You know, these are all minor things. They're nothing serious, but, you know, that should explain what's been going on in the past few days. But I just want to let you guys know what's been going on in the past couple of days. Nothing too interesting, but, you know, some things are getting better, you know, didn't do as much. But anyways, I'm going to stop blubbering on, and I'll talk to you guys either later tonight or tomorrow. Hey guys, so right now it's Saturday night, and I don't know if I actually showed this to you guys or not, but this is something that my sister got me recently. Actually, it's on the wrong side right now. But this is the closed side, so then that way she knows not to walk in my room. And there's actually a clock right there. And what that is for is, let's just say, if I have an idea as to how long it's going to take for me to record the video, then I could be like, okay, I should be done recording by this time, whether it's 6 p.m. or 8 p.m., and I can set it for that time, so then she can know, okay, so if he forgets to switch it from closed to open, which is very possible, then I at least know that as long as I walk in after 6 or 8 p.m. or whatever set time, then I shouldn't, you know, interrupt him, you know, unless I forget to switch it, and it actually ended up taking me longer to, you know, actually record the video because I might have messed up too much. And here's the open side. So that way she can know she can walk in perfectly fine. I'm not recording anything. And that is really, really good. And I think she got this at Walmart for like $1.98, which is a really good deal. And, you know, that may be a really small thing, but it's really going to help me because I've had a couple times when she's, you know, walked in and interrupted me when I've done a video. And I try not to get mad, but, like, you know, when I almost get done with an entire video in just one big take, you know, without messing up or anything like that. And, you know, when it gets towards the last like 10, 20 seconds of it and she walks in, it's like, oh my gosh. It's one of those things that can be really annoying. Now, I also just got done recording some gameplay, and I've had to mess around a lot with OBS because I love OBS, but the problem is that you have to mess around with the settings in order to get something to really, really work. Because there's many, many factors you got to consider. One is, you know, getting good quality, you know, finding a good solid bit rate, you know, and two, making sure that, you know, the gameplay is smooth, because even though it may seem smooth when you're playing the game, the actual gameplay that you record may not turn out quite as smooth as you wanted it to be. And also the other thing is, sometimes, you know, if you have the settings too high, or depending on how you have the settings set up, it could actually impact your performance on the game to the point to where the game is just unplayable while you're recording, you know. So you could actually, you know, test it to see, okay, is it just my computer, or is it actually because, you know, the way I have things set up in OBS, by just simply just stop recording and closing OBS. And if the game suddenly plays 10 times smoother or something, then yeah, you're gonna have to tinker around with the settings. So I finally found some settings that has good enough quality. I probably want to turn it up just a little bit, and then it will be the quality I want, and it's smooth gameplay, and it doesn't impact the performance. The game is fully playable. I tested on Legend of Grimrock, which is a really, really great game, you know, especially for the price, and it doesn't take up very much hard drive space. I really like the game. The gameplay is really, really nice. And, you know, there was also an NVIDIA driver update, and what it's supposed to do is actually improve the performance on, let's just say if you're running 2 graphics cards in SLI, and it's supposed to improve the performance by up to 30%. And after installing the update and restarting my computer, even though it didn't tell me to restart it, I went ahead and did it just for in case, I noticed an instant performance increase on just regular video playback and just small things that just lightly use the graphics card. Not as much as gaming, but I noticed them being just much more responsive. Seeing that and finding some good settings with an OBS is really, really great. So then that way I could finally record some gameplay and possibly pretty much do live streams because my internet's working fine, my upload speed is where it's supposed to be. So I can finally do live streams and get gameplay in the quality that I want it, and that is really awesome. I'm really, really happy with that. I'm just happy that I will less likely have to upgrade my graphics card. Rendering videos is still going to take forever, but playing games should be a lot better now. So, anyways, I'm going to stop rambling on it, and I'll probably talk to you guys either later tonight or tomorrow because, yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, so right now it's technically Monday, it just hit past midnight a little while ago, and I was planning to actually record this and actually pretty much wrap up this weekend vlog earlier this morning, but let's just say I ended up staying up very late. Last night I was hanging out with a couple of friends in Google Hangouts. It started with me watching their live stream where they were doing some karaoke, and there's only a few people actually doing karaoke. Normally there would have been more, but let's just say 2 people didn't show up because, one person, some family stuff showed up. And the other person, well, let's just say he ended up getting drunk really, really late. Or should I say early, because he started a live stream at like 4:30 in the morning, and he probably didn't go to sleep till 7:30 or 8:30. I really don't know, because, we were just chatting in, TeamSpeak while I was live streaming. There was just crazy stuff going on. It was funny, and we had a lot of fun. But I actually fell asleep while we were in TeamSpeak, so I really don't know when he actually went to sleep, But I'm guessing, somewhere between 7:30 and 8:30, though, because I fell asleep around 7:30. And I'd hope he would have went to bed shortly afterwards. But, it was just a really, really crazy night. And, after the karaoke Saturday night, as soon as that was over, they invited me to Google Hangouts, and then, some more and more people kept on coming in. And, we ended up chatting and have a lot of fun, and, our conversations just never stayed the same. They just kept on going all over the place. And sometimes they would actually go in circles, going back to the exact same topic every single time. And it's like, how did we get to this? And it's like, we'll start with this, this, and this, and if you put those two together, yeah, that's how it ended up that way. But ended up having a lot of fun, ended up staying up until 6:30 this morning. Today I finally figured out everything and got everything written down and organized as for like what videos I will be doing for the next pretty much month. I'm going to work on the next 2 weeks worth of videos soon. But there's a couple of things I've really, really had to think and really focus on for, let's just say, the anime channel. I've had to really try to figure out an order that I could actually do the Q&As in to where you won't have moments where for 2 or 3 weeks in a row there's going to be very, very simple and, let's just say, not as interesting questions in the Q&As, and they're just going to be, just not the most interesting or anything like that. So I really spread them out and organized it in a way to where, you're not going to have any of those moments where it's, like 2 or 3 weeks with just very simple and not so interesting questions, but also so then I don't run out of ideas too quickly. And so then this way things can stay really, really interesting and really consistent. And, people are more likely to be able to, stick around and, not completely just like stop watching just because like, oh my gosh, the most recent videos have been so boring or not that interesting. And it's just organized and spread out in a way to where, it's going to be really, really good overall. Now for the gaming/tech channel and the gameplay/let's play channel, I end up taking pretty much a different route because it's different types of videos. And what I would usually organize them by relevance and also which videos that I'm more likely to do right now, because there's occasionally going to be those videos that I'm not in the mood to do, depending on what type of video it is or what it's about. Maybe I just don't feel like talking about that, and I end up going much further and I try to look for, a very good way to have the videos organized and spread out. So then, like, let's just say, 1 week I could do a product review. The second week I'll do a tech and gaming rant, where I ramble on about something related to tech or gaming, having to do with a concept or idea or something, innovative or something that's needed within the market or the, the industry, or, just something really, really interesting related to gaming or tech. And, I found some videos that I guess you could say, are quite similar with each other as far as like they have a couple of really important key pieces, as to what the video is about. And, there's a couple of videos that have some of those things in common. So what I want to do is, like, let's just say, have a product review this week. Next week have a, tech and gaming rant. But what will happen is let's just say when it goes around again and, it's another product review and another tech and gaming rant, and then, it just keeps on, going in, in that order. But what will happen is that, when it repeats, let's just say there's a very specific product that I reviewed, and there might be something about that product that has to do with something I'm going to be talking about. So doing them in an order so then I could be like, okay, as soon as I actually get close to finishing recording this video for this week, I will end it by saying something. By the way, guys, next week I will be doing a video about blah, blah, blah. And if they actually enjoyed that video and they found it useful, or if they really, just loved watching it, then they could be like, oh, that's cool. And since it has to do what that video is about, then they're more likely to stick around and want to, wait for the next video. And they're more likely to be interested in that video. Like, for example, there's a very specific video that has to do with, something that, is a really big problem for, let's just say, the current gen consoles. And it has to do with a hardware limitation. And there's a new technology coming along that's going to fix one of the biggest problems that's been around for ages that nobody's ever fixed. And I can end the video being like, by the way, guys, next week I will be doing a video about this new technology that's coming around, and it will be fixing the problem with blah, 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 and removing the limitations. And I'm going to also talk about how I feel that this technology will be completely necessary and will need to become a standard on all platforms. And, by doing that, people are like, oh my gosh, I want to see that, and give them something to look forward to. So, by doing that, they're more likely, watch more of the videos and to stick around and subscribe. And, this is definitely something I think is going to really help. And I really won't know until I try. But, still, it looks like it's something that's very promising, and I hope I can keep on doing this. It's been a really, really great week with, in case you may or may not notice, my sore throat's better. It wasn't really that bad to begin with, but my sore throat, it's pretty much gone. So I'm really, really happy with that. And the fact that I could record gameplay and live stream perfectly fine now and get good quality, record local content, and be able to get the gameplay that I want. And, with the fact that the first video that I made on the gameplay / Let's Play channel has hit 100 views, and just how great things are going, things look very promising. And I'm definitely going to have to, make sure to stay very consistent and make sure that I don't fall behind and just do all these videos. And tell me, guys, if you like the back and forward button or skip button. I can't remember what it actually says next. The next and back button. Tell me, guys, if that actually helps, and if you guys actually do enjoy that. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and do some laundry, and I'm also going to make a new thing of green tea for the new week. And, yeah. So thank you guys again, guys, for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.